Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Andrew.
Donovan's not here tonight because he's a pussy.
Welcome to Disgustingly Anemic Magic the Blabbering 2.0 2K16
4K HD,
60 hertz.
CNN approved.
Fox News tonight. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Magic's Blabbering. I don't know if we actually got to
Yeah,
that
no,
part.
I said it.
Okay.
I said it. We got it.
Yeah, that's who we are.
Yeah.
Last time I checked. Anyway, we're Magic the Blabbering.
All right, so
So I don't really know what to talk about, honestly, because we were supposed to do trivia last week, and then shit got changed around. People had to work unexpectedly, and basically we just didn't do it. So I think we're probably going to do a little game of trivia, just me and you, and hopefully it doesn't suck ass.
no, it'll be fine. The questions are good.
'Cause I love trivia. Because I just got a Gear VR, which is that VR headset for your Samsung phone. And
Kind of like cardboard, right?
yeah, it's Google Cardboard, but it's only for Samsung products.
Right.
So it's made by Oculus. So it's pretty good. But there's a social trivia app that you can download for your Gear VR. Basically just puts you in like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire situation with like 3 other people in a room, and you're all trying to get the right answers to
How many
trivia
times
questions.
have you won?
I haven't played it yet. That's actually what I'm doing tonight.
Okay, so
After
that
this.
means you're going to win.
Probably.
Your victory is all but assured.
Oh man, I'm so good at seeing it. It's not even funny.
I'm really bad at seeing it.
I'm so good.
It's fine.
It's like, don't play me at seeing it because I'll probably bet you money that I'll win.
Yeah, I believe it.
So anyway, let's talk about how we did at F&M.
3-1.
I went 2-2, and one was a bye.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I won all 3 matches against Aggro. It was...
That's bad. That's bad for you.
Yeah.
And you won? Did you play the goblins?
No,
You-
actually,
the
I
goblins would've
avoided...
destroyed you.
I avoid the goblins. One of them will, the other one won't.
Yeah.
No, I won against Boggles pretty handily. Against White Weenie,
Also impressive.
because he came out
Taxes.
like dropping...
Was it taxes?
Well, it was like half taxes, half weenie, because it was like Honor the Pures and
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's straight, okay.
like Pump Your Dudes, Spectral Processions, Make Dudes,
Yep.
Raise the Alarms.
You ran Brazil?
And then the other guy was playing like a Jeskai Mentor, Lightning Bolt You, and it packs a couple of Romans, and it was playing Raise the Alarms too. The only match that I actually lost was just against Merfolk, and that's
Fish is rough.
it's just a
So you played
crapshoot.
4 aggro decks.
Yeah, they were all aggros.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was bad times, but I
That's
actually pulled
insane.
out 3-1 without a bye.
Right. That's pretty good. See, I got a bye because my first game I just lost. It's a bad matchup against me. It's bad. I was playing ramp, playing against ramp.
Right.
I was playing Esper Control, playing standard because I had nothing better to do.
It's fine.
Basically, I was playing against red ramp, or green red ramp, and he just, I don't know, he outplayed me. He got lucky, got the World Breaker, took me off of black mana. Yeah, took me off black mana. Couldn't do anything. I could have recovered if I had gotten one more black mana, but I was just too little too late. Game 2, again, that match, just no lands. I had 3 the whole game. It was fucking awful. And it started off so well, too. I had 2 counter spells. I got to counter 2 things. And then I was just like, okay, I'm just going to hold out till I get more lands. Never came. Never came. And then the rest of the night, it's pretty much just a repeat of just land screw, land screw, land screw. Every game that I got land, I won. But that's a big caveat of that situation. You need land to win.
It depends on what you're playing.
Unless you're playing dredge. Manaless dredge. Then you don't want land.
Nope.
You don't want any. I played that by the way. I was playing a bunch of legacy lists while we were off. I played High Tide. Fucking
God.
tortured myself with that. Good God.
I played it on paper, and it was fucking horrible.
Like, yeah. I played High Tide. I played basically old school Blue Black Control with like
Tezzeret? Was it Tezzerator?
Tezzeret was in it.
Okay.
Basically had a bunch of like had a decent, yeah, it was Tezzerator. It was basically, but it also had Dark Ritual Necropotence.
Yeah, okay,
which-
that's the one you were telling me about.
Yeah,
That's,
no, that's one of them that had Dark Ritual Necropotence.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them that had
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Ritual. There's Esper Control, had Dark Ritual Necropotence, because they also run Sarah Angel and like just fucking for you to death.
Spoiler alert, play Ivory Tower.
Ivory Tower
Draw
was
your
in a couple
library.
of them, yeah.
Feels pretty good, don't it?
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
pay like 16, draw 16, untap, and gain, well, I don't know, like 20. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's just silly. I was playing some of these decks, and I'm sitting there going like, man, these really hold up even today. Like, these were old lists, and it's
Yeah.
just like, there's no reason to play any of the new cards in any of these decks.
Well,
They're disgusting good.
I don't know. Legacy is such a wide format that there are certain decks that will benefit from the power level of, not really power level, but synergy of certain cards that have been released recently
Right.
that sort of like push their archetype over the edge. And then there are some that are just like out there that don't get any support because they try and draw from 2 or 3 different styles of play, or like Doomsday Fetchland Tendrils,
Yeah.
one of those weird ass decks that doesn't really get any support from sets beyond
Yeah, that's true.
like
They're pretty set in their ways. Like, there's
Yeah.
they have like one goal in mind, and they have all
Storm.
the tools they need. Yeah.
Now, Vintage Storm has drawn from Dark Petition because that's a really powerful card, but Legacy Storm doesn't have a spot for Dark Petition yet because why do you need that when you have all the other Infernal Tutor available,
Right.
Ad Nauseum
Demonic
available?
Tutor.
Yeah.
You have straight Demonic Tutor.
Well,
Why
Demonic
not?
Tutor
It's the
is not
same.
legal in Legacy.
Really?
Yeah, they're not stupid. They'll
Well,
give you some stuff,
that's fair.
but
But Dark Ritual is?
yeah.
So just Dark Ritual.
Well, pay
Into
pay a
Dark
black,
Petition,
pay a
like-
black, and then you get 3 black mana. Big whoop. That's the way I look at it. But they're like, oh man, pay 2 black mana and put target card in your hand and win game. That
Yeah,
seems fair.
that's fine. I actually, Dark Petition won me a game today.
In Standard.
In Standard of all
Yeah.
places. Like, it's in my sideboard for the Esper Control deck. And I Dark Petitioned and left up a white and a blue to use the 3 black mana to cast Ojutai. Dragon Lord Ojutai. And Dragon Lord Ojutai is basically my fucking win con in that deck. So,
It's like, what, like less dragony Esper Dragons?
no, there's 6 dragons.
So it's Esper Dragons?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But it's mostly control. Like, it runs Foul Tongue Invocation,
Oh, yeah.
which is a great card.
Silumgar Scorn,
Slumguard Scorn,
Negate.
also great. No, the negate's on the side.
Grasp of Darkness.
It runs 2 Clash of Wills in place of the negates.
That's okay too.
Yeah,
That's fine. Syncopate was good.
yeah. It's pretty decent.
So, why don't we, since that list is actually from GP Toronto, we talk about the results?
What, Toronto?
Yeah.
No, we should talk about Tokyo. That happened sooner.
Okay, well, I don't have the results for Tokyo because you kind of threw it out there.
Okay, well, let's talk about something else and I'll look it up.
Um,
Because basically know the list. I know Grixis Control 1.
right. So, SCG Indy is next weekend. Actually, got a couple friends that are traveling there. I'm sorry, it's not next weekend. It's actually in the morning.
This is weekend, yeah.
Yeah, it's like in a couple of hours.
Oh, there's a Grand Prix New York. That happened the 6th, too.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that one.
So the open tour for Indy is modern. So what we're looking for is probably going to be a wide majority on probably Absent Company or possibly Jund. I think those are gonna
Abzan
be-
Company is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's fragile in my opinion because it's all basically randomized.
And it's all creatures.
yeah, which makes it really weak to like
Torpor Orb,
torpor orbs and
Hushwing Griff.
yeah, like
Pithing Needle,
if there's
Rest
any
in Peace.
format where there's answers, it's modern.
Yeah.
Like, and these are cards that get run a lot in Modern. Like Hutchman Griff, especially. Like Hutchman Griff just says, "Oh, nice Coco." Like,
Hey,
let's
pay
go
4
ahead and
mana
turn
and
it
get
off.
2 creatures. Okay.
No, get possibly 2 creatures
Yeah.
because you have to look at the top 2.
6. Even mine.
Oh, I was thinking Ava Mind Sensor.
But
yeah.
the card says look at the top 6. It doesn't say search
Oh,
your
it doesn't
library.
search. Yeah, but it
But
gets rid of cord.
even Mind Sensor is good too because then you can't cord because you can only cord the top 4 cards of your library
Right.
and it's just bad times.
Plus, I still say that there's nothing more satisfying than dispelling a Coco.
Oh, actually, there is something more satisfying.
Oh wait, you're thinking that I know what you're thinking. The one with domain.
No, there is a card from Theros that says counter target spell unless you pay 1 and then scry 1, I think. And I was playing against Nick. I don't remember what his last name is, but he's playing Sphinx's Rev Control in
Good deck.
Return to Ravnica Theros Standard.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay,
I
yeah.
basically force spiked his Sphinx's Rev.
It's
And,
fried one.
yeah, oh, that felt so good. Because then I stuck to Consuming Aberration and just beat him to death with it because it was gigantic.
That's why you never tap out to play Sphinx's Ref.
Well, I was like, okay, pass my turn. And he's like, all right, Sphinx's Rev for, like 6 or 7. I was like, oh, man, here's my time. Pow, got
It's
him.
like, I don't even care if
Yep.
I lose this game.
If I just
Achievement unlocked.
force spiked his Sphinx's Rev and then died, I die happy. It's fine.
Or you could stubborn denial it. Without.
Yeah, that's fair.
Without
That's fair.
ferocious.
Pay 1. No, you
You
don't have
can't pay 1? Oh.
It's a damn shame.
Damn. That's funny. Oh, anyway, results from GPT. It's actually New York.
Yeah, the GP New York.
Yep. First place, White Black Control.
Seth Manfield.
Yes, Seth Manfield.
Yep, I read the article.
Yeah, he runs he loads up on Gideons, Omnips, and Sorens, and just basically
It's literally just like white black Super Friends. Is all it is.
There is no actual
creatures.
creature win con.
Playing
There's,
Shambling Bins.
there's actually
right?
Secure the Waste and Shambling Bins, yeah.
Yeah.
And Westvale Abbey.
Yep.
Seems good.
That seems okay, right?
Seems good. Go ahead and end of turn, Secure the Waste, flip Westvale Abbey on my turn.
Yeah.
Swing for 9.
Oh man.
Ugh. Gross.
Gain 9.
Other than that, the deck actually looks pretty solid. I could actually build this right now and be happy with it.
Yeah.
It looks fine. The Westvale Abbeys are hard to get, though. Anyway, second place was 4-color Cryptolith.
Yeah, the Cryptolith Rights deck that's basically playing like a good value game with Catacomb Sifter and Cryptolith Rights, and it plays a whole bunch of multicolored spells that can answer
So
things.
is this a combo deck? Or
Yeah,
it doesn't look combo-y. I think, no, it is a combo deck. There's a combo with, what's it? Brood Monitor.
And what is...
It's the
what's
combo.
the combo?
The combo is Brood Monitor and Reflector Mage? No, not Reflector Mage. It's a combo with...
Displacer?
might be Displacer.
Because that sounds
One of
about
these.
right.
There is a combo in this deck, but I can't for the life of them remember.
Yeah,
Basically,
you're
you get
supposed to-
infinite Brood Monitors.
Okay, so the Brood Monitor comes in and gives you 3
Yeah.
1/1s,
It gives
and you
you
tap
3.
the 1/1s to bounce with
Oh, what it
Displacer.
is you make infinite Eldrazi Scions, and then if you have Sifter on the field, then
you get to scry because you sack for...
infinitely, and then if you've got Zulaport Cutthroat, you just win.
Yeah, okay.
So I can't remember how it goes infinite, but basically
Because you sack the Scions to pay for Displacer's bounce. Brood Monitor comes back, spits out more Scions.
yeah.
Zulaport triggers 3 times from the...
But how do you get Displacer on tap?
He doesn't tap. It's just pay 3 bounce.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's
Yeah, so you
infinite.
just-
That's what it is. It's combo with Displacer. Yeah, good call. But it took second and third.
Well, looks like I need to play Displacer Combo in Modern because it
And
only
then-
costs like 4 mana.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Wait, what cost 4?
Monitor, right? Or
Brood
does it
Monitor?
cost
No, it
5?
costs 6.
6?
Which
That's
is
still,
it's
that's
still fun because
doable.
the whole deck is basically just
mana.
get to 6, have Displacer on field, play Brood Monitor, win target game.
It seems okay.
So the rest of the list is all basically like green-white tokens. There's 3rd or 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th were all green-white tokens.
That's disgusting. And I can't believe Seth Manfield fought through an entire field of green-white tokens.
And then there's a Grixis control on here and a white-black control. So literally 2 white-black controls, 2 right decks, like 4 green-white tokens, and a Grixis control. It's
Oh
very
my god,
kind
that
of
just sounds horrible.
convoluted, very convoluted field. But the right deck, I feel like the rights deck is okay, but the tokens deck is just disgusting. It's fragile though.
I miss the days of good old Cobblade where everyone would just Jace your Jace and then
Yep.
cast that Sword of Feast and Famine and then attack you with a fucking Squadron Hawk and then
Yep.
and then you
I
hate
remember that
yourself
deck
because
you
you
play Squadron Hawk. You get a Squadron Hawk to your hand.
no, you get three
Squadron
Hawks
Hawks to your hand.
Yeah.
And then just play Squadron Hawk whenever that Squadron Hawk dies.
Yep.
Then just play Squadron Hawk.
Yep.
Don't forget
check out this
attach the
Sword of
Squadron.
Body Mine. Check out this Sword of War and Peace. Check out this Jace. And they played like 2 Jaces? They played Balerion and Mind Sculptor, I think. Or something like that.
Yeah, they played Mind Sculptor, yeah.
Oh,
I
gee, of
don't know
course
how
they
many- I don't know
played
how
Mind
many
Sculptor.
copies they run, though.
I think it was 4. I think that
Probably
I
it's
think that
4.
was the only reason why you played
I
Jace.
feel like
was
it's
just
4.
just to Jace other people's Jace. And
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Jace Mind Sculptor. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like, being able to brainstorm for free every turn is okay, but
Yeah.
you're still brainstorm locked. Unless you have a fetch.
right. With every subsequent Eternal format, his power level increases.
Yeah. Like, if he was in Standard, good lord.
Yeah, he would not be very good.
No, he would be bad.
Yeah, because there's
Like,
barely any ways to show. Oh man, I got to play all 4 of these Evolving Wilds and hope to shuffle my library.
Yep. I did play Shops. I still hate it.
I imagine.
Yeah, I played that deck. It was stupid.
You played against it or you played
I
it?
played it. It's stupid.
How are you liking it with the Lodestone Golem
I didn't.
restriction?
Oh God, I didn't play it. I played it with the Lodestone Go at 4.
Oh,
And
okay.
it still sucked. I still don't like it.
Yeah, because
It's like taxes on crack. It's dumb.
that's
The
what
only
took over the
fucking
meta.
win con is Lodestone Golem, and it's just like, okay, get your Lodestone Golem. Oh, you kill my Lodestone Golem, even though you're taxed to like you have to pay 5 extra
and
for it.
factories.
And factories, yeah, which don't get through fucking 2/2s and 3/3s apparently.
No, I'm surprised that Oath doesn't just destroy them, but it's like you can't cast anything after turn 1 because it's like
Yeah,
your
if they
mana
keep
is so
if they keep
constricted.
dropping
Sphere
if you
resistance,
keep dropping stuff like that,
Thorn
yeah.
of Amethyst.
So what is it?
Lodestone
What happens?
Golems.
What happens turn or game 2 whenever they're playing first? They just win.
They still lose.
I don't get it.
That's the problem.
I don't get how that deck wins. Like,
Uh,
you can't tax them to the point where they can't play spells anymore.
Well,
Like,
yeah, you can with Chalice. Even though Chalice got restricted to 1 because it was so stupid, it's still really super effective.
I don't. Well, we'll talk about that fucking some other time. I just that deck confuses me. I don't like tax decks are one thing, but that one just confuses the fuck out of me. It's like trying to be control-y, but it's like control-y without the use of counter spells. Like you just try to tax them to the point where they can't play spells.
Yeah, it's a prison archetype, just like Green
But
Prison.
if they resolve
or-
one thing, then you lose, basically.
I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders at that. I don't know.
I feel like that deck loses to a standard deck. Maybe
Not
I'm doing
at
it
all.
wrong. Maybe I was
Not
doing it
at
wrong.
all.
I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, you want to do trivia?
Yeah.
We have set up a little bit of trivia. He's going to ask me some questions.
And we'll answer them together. We'll walk through this together.
All right, hit me with your best shot, son.
Number 10. What set featured the pitch cycle?
Pitch cycle.
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
Cards that required you to remove a card in your hand from the game that shared a color with the spell in order to cast the spell.
I've never heard of that. So I'm gonna go ahead.
I don't want to say. Okay, Force of Will is one of them.
No, I was gonna say like masks or shit. Not Arabian Nights. It was shit. I can't remember. All the older sets, all their names just kind of blur together for me.
Force of Will is actually out of Alliances, but the rest of the cycle followed subsequently. Let me find one here.
Like, can you name a card from this set? Maybe I can go from there.
I'm about to tell you. I think it was in Mercadian Masks.
So I was right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's.
Fucking hey, I told you I'm great at trivia.
Let's see here. Mercadian.
So if I'm right, what do I get? Like, if I win this trivia, what do I get?
I don't know, like a handshake?
I
That
would a
sound
crisp
good?
high five.
That's fine.
I'll take a crisp high five.
Yeah.
Was I right?
No.
No. Was I close?
Maybe.
So you don't know if I'm right, or you don't know if I'm wrong, but you know I'm not right.
Well, I have to.
Is that right?
Yes. I have to Oracle text it, like, to try and find the
Is it
correct
called
card.
pitch?
Yeah,
Is the mechanic
they're
is
known
called
as they're known as the pitch cycle,
But
but it's
is
not the
that
mechanic. No, but then again, none of them are known as by their mechanics, like the charm cycle, or however many charm cycles there are.
Let's just say I'm right and move on. If you don't have the answer, I'm right. It's Mercadian Masks. Move on. Next question.
Okay, here we go.
Pitch cycle.
What set featured the pack cycle?
Can you elaborate?
Summoner's Pact?
Oh, packed. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said pack. I'm like, I've never heard of that one either.
I'm really bad at talking. I'm sorry.
Pack cycle. I know this, but I blank on it.
Pact of the Titan.
Yeah.
Pact of Negation.
AKA 4 of in Hive Mind.
The White Pact.
Wasn't very good.
No,
from what I remember.
Not at all.
No,
It
it was
was
like
real
3
bad.
mana, wasn't it? It was like pay 3.
Yeah, it was
for
like a
gain
white and
8
two
life.
colors. Yeah.
Yeah. Bad.
So you know what set?
Nah.
Future Sight.
Yeah, I should have guessed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Shit. I should have just guessed that. I probably would have got it right too. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Name 3 mechanics.
Devoid. Is that what you call it? Devoid
Sure.
mechanic? Alright, Devoid. I'm trying to think of weird ones now. Like, because naming 3 is just easy, but weird ones are fun. Let's do Grandeur.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. God, what else? What else is a weird one? Fucking Storm, I guess. And I'll give up on trying to find a weird one.
How about Gravestorm?
Oh, Gravestorm. I want to talk about that later, too.
Hellbent.
Gravestorm is so good.
Gravestorm is awesome. It's only
Bitter
printed on
Ordeal.
one card, which is weird. Oh, there's also Wizard Cycling.
Yeah, Wizard Cycling is so good. There's lots of good mechanics.
All right.
I like them.
So, what is the flavor text on the From the Vault Niv Mizzet the Firemind?
Isn't it just a bunch of numbers?
No, it's on the not that one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the only one I've ever seen. I know that it's like it's unintelligible. Like
Yeah, it's magic math on,
it's
on
magic
one
math.
of them.
Yeah. What's the other one?
As brilliant as a diamond, with just as cruel an edge.
Oh, okay. That's lame. I like the one that's unintelligible.
But I feel like that's a pretty good description of him as that character. Like, that's just, you know.
I got one for you. One
All
day,
right.
someone will best me, but it is not you, and it is not today.
Fuck. Why do you do this to me? Is that the one with Urtai on it?
Honestly, I can't remember. It's just my favorite. It's just my favorite flavor text.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think it's a counter of some sort. I think.
All right, what's the flavor text on Protean Hulk?
God, I don't know. I don't think I've ever even seen a Protean Hulk in real life.
Meat and eggs. Tonight we feast. Boborigmos.
Babori. I love it.
Name the only green burn spell in Magic.
Name the only green burn spell?
Yeah, there's a green burn spell.
Not counting Windstorm? No, that doesn't do damage.
It deals damage, but
creature.
it's
It only deals to flying creatures. Burn spell in green.
it costs a green and 2 colorless, and it's an instant. It's got a hilarious picture on it.
I think I know this card, but I cannot for the life of me think of it.
Bee Sting.
Yeah.
Deals 2 damage
played
to
that
target
card.
creature or player.
I played that in a deck, and
Yep.
I was like, this shouldn't be in here. It's just, yeah. Anyway, last word.
Last word?
Yep.
Okay. They have a picture of Urtai on it? Or
That's Riddlesmith.
okay. What are the sets that he come out in?
That's Darksteel.
Okay. Well, seems good. Riddlesmith's a pretty cool guy.
I like Riddlesmith.
How many sets are legal in Modern?
I could probably count them, but fuck, there's a lot. Started at 8th and goes up. So, assuming 3 sets each. 9, 12, 40. Yeah, I want to say 32.
52.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
I missed a few sets in the
There's
between.
plenty of sets. What set did Brainstorm come out in?
Originally?
Yeah.
Fuck. These are good questions. I know what it looks like. Was it Alpha? No, it wasn't Alpha. It didn't come out until after Beta.
A few sets after.
Yeah. It didn't come out in Revised. Came out in Time Spiral?
Time
No.
Spiral's
Way later. That was,
after.
I'm thinking of something else. Shit. It was after Knights. God, like I said, those sets in the front always like trick me with their names because is it not Apocalypse? It's, shit. Future Sight? No.
Future Sight's way
I know.
after too.
I'm getting there. All right. I'm trying my damnedest to
Fair
remember
enough.
some of these because I get all jumbled up in the order of the sets. It's not Apocalypse. It's not. Is it Dark something? No. I don't know. Think about
Ice Age?
Ice Age. Yeah. Damn. I
Because
always.
it's a Keldoran battle mage talking about he gets smacked in the head, and then it came to him. And it's like the
Oh,
picture of
yeah.
the dude going like, with his face all looking weird, and just kind of like twisting around
That's a
his
good
head.
question. I like that. Ice Age. First brainstorm.
Name the card by
Mm.
the flavor text.
Oh dear.
Faster than a cobra's bite.
Is this a well-known card?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's a decent card in Eternal formats.
Yeah, because I don't. Is it Nimble Mongoose?
Boom! You
No.
got it.
All right.
1 point.
Woo!
How many Moxen are in
No,
the
I got
whole
2
of
points
Magic?
because I got Mercadian Masks.
That's fine.
Let's see. There's 1 for each color: Mox Diamond, Mox Opal. So 7.
Incorrect.
Hold on. I know. Where am I missing? Hold on. The Moxen?
How many Moxen? How many Mox blanks?
Wait. Curl Mox. Is it 8?
Incorrect.
Okay. Well, rephrase the question.
How many Mox artifacts are in the whole of Magic?
Huh. It's not 8.
Nope.
Those are ones that spring to mind. There's got to be something that I'm missing. So I'm going to guess 10.
Let's see if he's right.
That's my best guesstimate.
Yes. 10. Chrome
Boom.
Mox. Jack in the Mox. Mox
Oh,
Diamond.
wait. Let's just get the ones I didn't name. Because obviously...
Jack in the Mox and Mox Lotus.
Mox Lotus.
That's
Never even
from-
heard of that.
That's from Unhinged.
What is... Dude, 15 mana?
But
Add infinite to your
yeah,
mana
add
pool.
infinite and then pay 100 and add one color of any mana to your mana
You
pool.
don't lose life due to mana burn.
Yep.
Fair.
That seems fair, right?
I'm going to cast Channel Mox Lotus, make
Yeah.
infinite mana.
Kill everybody on the
Kill
table,
whatever I
including
want.
myself. We're just gonna. We're
No,
all
you
gonna
can't kill
die.
anybody. You can't kill yourself.
Yeah, you can.
No, you make infinite mana.
Yeah,
Then you spend 100 to make any mana.
yeah. You're gonna fireball everybody on the table because if you're playing channel, you're playing fireball.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, why not?
yeah, just fire everybody
All right, so
simultaneously.
the
It's
Jack
fine.
and the Mox, never heard of that.
That is from Unglued, and he has.
See, I didn't get the unglued cards then. I got all the regular ones. All right, so I'm better than I thought.
You tap and roll a 6-sided die for Jack in the Mox. On one, you sack him and lose 5 life. Otherwise, on each one of the other numbers, you add a color of mana to your mana pool.
That's really good.
It's
How
kind
much
of
does it
weird.
cost?
It's 0 and it's $1.14 a piece.
0, and you just tap them.
Yeah, and then roll a 6-sided die.
That's really good.
Except for the part where you never know
But
what
it's
color
0.
of mana you're going to get.
Who cares? You're in a colorless deck.
That's true, I guess. But I've never actually seen an unglued deck to know
That's fair.
what's actually
That's
good in it. So
You run him in 5-color Chromanticore.
there you go. There you
Or
go.
or
I'm gonna
Progenitus.
I'm gonna bestow that.
You're gonna Progenitus. It's fine.
Yeah, there we go. Get that Mox Lotus and then get Jack in the Mox and Progenitus on turn 1.
Yeah.
It seems okay.
Or you can just Emrakul at that point.
Yeah, but Progenitus.
That's not as fun.
Progenitus is better.
Protected from everything. All right. How many more?
No, that was it. It was 10 questions.
That was 10 questions?
Yeah.
I want more.
Anyways, moving on. June's F&M promo looks pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, the spatial collapse,
Spatial
and,
contortion.
spatial contortion,
And Sylvan's Crying.
Sylvan's Crying. They both look good. I really like the spatial contortion. I wish the cards were better. Like Sylvan's Crying's okay, but
How is Sylvan's Crying bad? Go look for a land.
it's not. I didn't say bad. No, I did not say bad. I said it's okay.
Fair enough.
Traverse the Ulvenwald is better.
Yeah, because it costs a mana.
Yes, and also in the late game it gets you a creature.
Yeah.
But Sylvan's Crying's fine. Throw it in your commander deck. Sure, go get your Gaia's Cradle.
And Spatial Contortion is the what?
+3,
Three,
next
next
3. But unfortunately, it costs a colorless
And then
mana
a generic.
and then a generic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of limited in that
Oh, yeah.
sense because a lot of the decks nowadays are using colors and rely on colors. But yeah, you still see the occasional Eldrazi deck run around. They do run these,
Right.
Because they're good. I mean, 2 mana neg 3 on something is fine.
Without a color.
Or if they're tapped out and you've got like a Reality Smasher or something on the field, just swing
Yeah.
and
Just wreck.
+3, 5,
Yeah.
6, 8, like 8 damage.
Here, he's an 8/2. It's fine. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
fine. It's fine. A lot of
8/2.
people, it's basically just a kill spell though. It's Bile Blight without the restrictions of having to use black.
Yeah. I mean, BioBlight was
Well, I
just...
wouldn't even say Bile Blight. It's Ulcerate without life spending.
I'm surprised no one really played Ulcerate. Like, to
Ulcerate's
the...
decent. I mean,
Yeah.
they play Anguished Unmaking. I mean, granted.
That card's great, too.
Yeah, Anguished Unmaking just exiles a non-land permanent.
Vindicate. Pay 3 life. Big whoop.
Yeah.
You're playing standard. Life is, like, much more plentiful than it is
Like,
in
they did
older
start using
formats.
Ulcerate at the end. Like,
Right.
They were using it a lot at the end for some reason. I was like, you guys missed out on using it, like, a bunch more. And even then, like, they started using it, and then they dropped it again for Murder's Cut.
Kind of like Pack Rat.
Yeah.
Pack Rat sat for like 2 years, and they were like, "Oh, look at you, 50-cent Pack Rat."
I know,
Oh,
right?
hey, everybody's playing Mono Black. Shoot, slide
some
in
Pack
those
Rats.
Pack Rats.
They went up in price again.
Yep, they
Yeah, why not?
shot up. Oh, Desecration Demon, you have a drawback, huh? Oh well, I guess you're good now. You know,
Yep.
like
Phyrexian Obliterator?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Phyrexian Obliterate all day. Oh, I hate that card.
It's a good card,
It
though.
kicks my ass.
So, how about we talk about the price of Modern?
Oh, yeah. I forgot I put that on there. That's actually really interesting. I basically got bored one day and looked at some of the prices that you can build decks for in Modern. And if you wanted to get into Modern, this is basically where you want to be as far as price range. Like the top end decks, anywhere from like 2,000 to like 1,000. You know, you're going to be spending a lot of money on these decks. But there is hope because I found some that are decent, like mostly combo. Combo's fairly simple to get into. Combo is much cheaper to get into. So go ahead and name the first one on the list. I think it's pretty
obviously
obvious.
the major offender is Jund/Abzan,
Yep.
and I mean we're looking at you, Lily.
Yeah, that's
Dark
if she
Confidant,
gets-
Tarmogoyf.
There's so many like big names in that list, and for good reason. The deck is expensive for good reason.
Yeah,
all the cards are
it
good.
works.
And they're the reason that those decks are the reason those cards are expensive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tarmogoyf has a little bit of a space in Legacy, but
A little
not
bit.
not nearly.
It sees
as
a lot
much
of
as
play
he
in
does
like a lot of the Delver decks,
and
just aggro.
rug,
Yeah.
aggro
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, Goyf is the major offender there,
Yeah.
but also Lily and Dark Confidant, aka Bob, and just a bunch of good cards. Like even Abrupt Decay, is
And then lands probably make up
and
half
lands.
the
Oh
price.
my god, yeah.
And it's not even the shock lands and stuff like that. Those are relatively cheaply priced because of how well they were printed. But Verdant Catacombs and
Yeah,
Black
all the
Cleave
fetches,
Cliffs are
yeah.
disgustingly expensive now
Yeah.
because of the uptick in Jund.
Yeah, so basically, if you want to play Abzan or Jund in Modern, you're looking to spend about $1,800 to $2,000, easy.
I can get a decent passenger light truck for that.
Yeah, you can put a down payment on a vehicle for that deck.
Abzan Company's fucking expensive too.
Yeah,
Because it uses the same,
same
land
colors,
base and it's most of your good creatures are replaced with craptastic creatures that
Pretty much.
combo.
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
then Collected Company and Cord, but it's the same thing.
It's a little cheaper though. It's a
Yeah.
little cheaper than the actual straight up Jund and Abzan list. What I have that listed as? It's a
18.
1,800.
Yeah.
It's a little bit cheaper, but it's still expensive.
I'm surprised that Burn is so expensive.
Yeah, it's actually surprising. Naya Burn is more,
Wow.
yeah, because of reasons. But yeah, Naya Burn's the best one, like Lightning Helix.
Yeah, you
And,
play Lightning Helix,
Boros
Tarkus
Charm.
Command, Boros Charm. You play
Yeah.
the Cattles. You
So what was
play,
next on the list?
Fish. It's about the
Fish.
same price in Scape Shift. They both share about the same spot.
Yep. What's the price on that?
9 to 950.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. It's about 1,000 for a decent deck. Its win rate is just fine. Like it's 1,000. Spend $1,000, you can make it back up in a couple of years, I guess, in packs.
Right?
You know, whatever. But the win rate is decent, and they're fun decks. Like Fish is a fun deck, because it runs like Aether Vials. That's where a lot of the money is. The Aether Vial and the Lords, and Mutavaults, Caverner Souls. You know,
I mean, that doesn't sound fun to me, but
it's fun. It is. Aether Vial is fun. It's a fun card.
no.
Well,
you know what's fun?
Scape Shift is more fun than Fish. in my opinion.
Seance is fun.
Oh, whatever.
I wanna
Don't
win
even
with
try to do that. It would be fun, yes. Another combo deck, but yes. Would be
You-
cheap to build.
You don't even have to combo. You can just play Reanimator. You know,
Yeah,
play
right.
creatures with enter the battlefield and die triggers, and just synergy them to death.
Yeah, that's fair.
You put ad nauseum about 450, but I mean, have you actually looked at the prices of the cards? They've shot disgustingly up since I invested in them.
No, that's gone up, but maybe it was a different list that I was ad nauseum is about 4 to 450. I mean, you have bought foils and stuff for yours, so yours is definitely worth more. But yeah, right around 400
Angel's
to
Grace
450.
is 11 now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's
the
went up.
prices will fluctuate, but by the time I was reading or making this 2 weeks ago, I made this list and this was what they were priced at. So finally, if you really want to like bite the bullet, spend about $100-$150 to get into Modern, you can always play Psychogenic Death.
I really do want to play that.
Honestly, whenever I'm playing like Forge on my computer, I always end up going back to that deck, and I always have a blast with it.
I just like the synergies just seem ridiculous.
Honestly, if you like playing High Tide, you should play Psychogenic Death.
But I don't like playing High Tide.
No, like it does, or what's another like shops? Like if you like eggs, if you like playing eggs.
Okay, eggs is a little bit different. Yeah.
Because you just like you play stuff, you return shit, you sack it off, you get it all back, you sack it off again, you get it all back, you draw some more cards, then you play fucking Bitter Ordeal and kill them.
Yep.
That's the whole
And
deck.
you don't even have to Bitter Ordeal them. You can like literally, if you don't have it in hand, you can just attrition them out with the Psychogenic Probe.
Well, no, not really, because they have to shuffle.
Right, and that's why there's extirpates, surgical extractions, memoricide.
Yeah, you just force them to shuffle, basically. Well, yeah, you can attrition them out. Like sideboards, all attrition shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like at the same point, the whole point of the deck is to Bitter Ordeal them. Has one copy of Bitter Ordeal, like one copy of Psychogenic Death in the deck. Like, yeah.
Apparently that term is also means something.
What?
Psychogenic Death.
Psychogenic Death?
Yeah. You know what it means? To be
No.
killed by a voodoo doll.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense because the art on Psychogenic Probe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. But no, that deck is really fun. Like it runs like Reshape, which I think is a really good. Is a really good card.
Yeah.
It's basically tutor up whatever you want.
$17.43 for a foil Bitter Ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
That card looks so cool though.
Hey, you only need one for the deck, man. Splurge.
Right? If you're gonna do it, you better do it foil.
I think the main cost of that deck is like, it doesn't run Git Probe, but it does run like Open the Vaults, or not Open the Vaults. The other one, the 4 mana.
Face reward.
Yes, Space Reward. Those are a little. They're not expensive, but they're okay, decently priced. What's the most expensive card on that list? I think is the Bitter Ordeal.
Which was like $3.
Yeah,
So,
it's just a combination of all of them together.
surgical extractions are a nice price if you
Yeah,
pick those up. Those are like $7.
like honestly, I think like not counting the sideboard, I can't name a single card in that deck. Maybe
It's-
the Lotus Blossom,
Lotus Blooms?
Lotus Blooms. Maybe Lotus Blooms are expensive.
Yeah, they're like $7.
Yeah, I think the main deck. I think they're the most expensive card
Yeah.
in the deck.
Seems good.
What's a chromatic
Chromatic Sphere
sphere and
is like Sphere's only like $1 something, but stars are like $5.
okay, so it's close. Yeah, that's where a lot of the price is. It runs 4 of each. How about the other one, Terra something, when it comes into play tapped, sack it, add 2 to your mana of any color.
Oh,
I can't remember the name of it now.
I'll find it here in just.
Psychogenic
a
gods are
second.
gonna kill me for not remembering this name. It costs 1 mana. You pay 2.
Terrarian.
Terrarian.
Yeah, it comes into play tapped, and it's got a dude holding like a jar with like a prism shooting
Yeah,
out of
basically you sack that to.
it. Add 2 mana of any combination of colors to your mana pool. When it's put into a graveyard from play, draw a card.
Yeah, you sack that to Card Clan.
Yeah,
And draw a
KCI.
card. Yeah,
So it's basically KCI eggs plus Bitter Ordeal to kill you.
basically. Yeah.
That seems okay.
Honestly, I've like done. There's been games where I just keep going. Like I don't even know when to stop. I stopped counting how many things go to my grave, but like it's always overkill. Like way overkill because I just keep going.
You only got to do it 10
Yeah, I know. I always do
because
way
the
more
probe
than
deals
that.
2 damage,
Yeah,
and that's
I always do way more than that because the
Yeah.
deck is just fun to just play out to see how far you can go. There's been multiple times I've almost drawn my whole deck out
that seems okay.
with 4 mana. I basically play Clark Clan
And then win.
and then sack my Darksteel Citadels to get
yeah,
4
that seems
mana.
okay.
Sack play fucking Ichor Wellspring, draw more cards, sack them, get more mana, just keep going. And just eventually I'm like, oh crap, I got like 3 cards left in my deck. I guess I better win now.
Yeah, bitter ordeal. Scoop them on up.
Pretty much.
All right.
Hardest part of that deck? Getting a black mana. Remembering to make a black mana and keeping it.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part of that deck. Oh, and also balancing the 2 white mana that you need and keeping the 2 white mana on the field.
Yeah.
Not as easy as it sounds. Because you're like, man, I really need this blue to the Thoughtcast. Oh, but I also need to...
Thoughtcast.
Yeah. I also need this 2 white to, open the vaults or face reward for 1 white. But, yeah, it's a good deck. It's really fun. I really want to build it in real life, but those cards are extremely hard to find.
I just order them online.
Honestly, yeah. I think I'm just going to do that one day. Just bite the bullet, build the deck.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Heck, you can pay $150 and go to a stripper club and not have as much fun as you could playing freaking Psychogenic Death.
Oh, that's good. I like it. But yeah, I did feature that deck on my Paul's Playhouse.
Oh, by the way, I want to talk about the WordPress site while we're at it. I haven't posted any more material to it because I feel like at this point we need to...
It was getting a decent amount of traffic, but that traffic wasn't escalating into more hits for the podcast.
Yeah.
I felt like they were just looking at it for the blog, it's a weird situation where they wanted to read the blog post, but they didn't really care that much about watching the videos or listening to the podcast. So I feel like we're straying away from what we want to do, which is all the podcast stuff, and eventually making the videos like Commander videos, if we can actually get audio to work.
I still want to write. Definitely, I've already got the articles finished. The rest of the study series, plenty of other articles discussing mechanics,
Right.
Things like that. But I really want to hold off on dropping those until we move to our own site, and when I can take all the rest of the articles, post them there.
Yep.
We can have our own place for all the podcasts.
I think we have the domain, but we need a web designer to actually
I suck at coding. I'm horrible. So
I mean, I could probably fiddle through it, give them enough time, but I got a lot on my plate right now. There's so much going on. Even editing this podcast, I got to take time out of my day to do it, and it's hard to find time to remember to do it.
Yeah, we need someone who is completely dedicated to, not being us.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So if you know anybody,
yeah, hit us up.
Want to point them in our direction? We'll
not pay them.
We'll talk to them.
We'll give them a crisp high five. By the way, I got 2 points.
You got 2 points. That's more than Donovan.
So. He took it too? Oh yeah, he got 0 because he wasn't here.
Because he flunked out. This is college. Yeah. He flunked.
Yeah, he failed.
He doesn't win anything.
And you're 0 for 2.
That's fine. I made the trivia. I am the Lord of the trivia.
You're 0 for 2 because I asked 2 trivia questions. You didn't get either one of them right.
No, because you asked me off the wall questions and
that would. Hello.
Okay, we had this discussion earlier about how you would win in Seen It and how I'm really bad at Seen It, so it's fine.
Fair. No, because you asked me 10 questions that I didn't know the answers to.
There you go.
So how's that different than what I did?
Because yours weren't fair?
How are they not fair?
I don't know, because you asked me hard questions.
You asked me 2 flavor questions. Name this card.
Exactly. How did you got Nimble Mongoose.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. That's because I really like that card.
It's a good card.
I played him in EDH with Azuri, even though technically I wasn't supposed to be doing that. Or not Azuri. Edric. Spy
Master of not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I played him in Edric 1v1.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Before he's banned. And I'm like, this is why he's banned in 1v1. Because he's silly. Hey, do you like that card, Glimpse of Nature? How about Glimpse of Nature on crack? Wait, what's a good one? Do you like curiosity? How about if all of your creatures had curiosity? All the time.
So, anyways, we're straying away from what I wanted to talk about,
Yes.
which was nothing at all. So, anyways, we've been discussing about looking into a series. I don't know if it would be video or if it would just be like spoken or even written. That several pro entities have come out with series, including Next Level Deck Building and Next Level Professional Prey, and there's the Channel Fireball series, and there's Limited and Constructed Resources.
Yep.
And they all do
Tips.
yeah, pro player assisted tip shows where they're like, hey,
Yeah.
well,
I'd like to get some. They don't even need to be pros. Just interesting players. Like I'd love to get ultimately I'd love to get like Travis Wu on the show, and just be like, hey, I love pretty much everything you've ever released ever. Like, as far as decks go, Wu brews are like my favorite brews in the world.
I like the way that he looks at magic in the world. He's got an excellent worldview, and I wouldn't say that he was done dirty.
No,
Because he actually went on YouTube and explained everything.
It was unfortunate.
But
Wasn't he drunk?
No,
that's right.
no, he didn't seem drunk to me. But like, I just feel like the punishment that was handed out was
Was
a
not
bit
befitting the crime.
It wasn't informed.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was, as true justice should be. It was blind. It didn't
Yeah.
give a fuck, and it just totally wrecked his world.
Pretty much.
But he
All he
bounced
said was,
back.
"Don't talk about Hitler." I can talk about Hitler all goddamn day.
That wasn't even the problem. When he explained what was going on, apparently Channel Fireball was like fucking him. Like he was barely getting paid and all this,
Oh, okay.
like all this stuff, and they were like,
Just
well,
give
if
him a
you
job at SCG. It's fine.
I would love to see him on
Yeah.
Star City Games doing anything, articles or in the booth or.
I want more Wu brews.
Yeah.
He's still doing his like Twitter stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his handle is for
I don't
everything. Magic for Life or something like, or Magic
something
for
like that.
Good or.
But like he's definitely one of my favorite pros. Him and Jeff Hooglin are like my favorite pros.
I love all the shit
Hoogles is
everybody
ridiculous.
stirs up between Hoogland and everybody else, and it's just funny.
I love the way that Hooglin thinks. He's so good at what he does. Like, I would love to get Hooglin on the show just so I can fucking fanboy all over him.
Oh man, I'm a big BBD fan, and also
Ross?
yeah, all the Roanoke guys, and also I'm a huge Joe Lissette fan. Dude's just awesome. I always watch his stream, and I like a lot of the Japanese players too. Those guys are all cool. Shuei Nakamura,
Yeah.
Kintaro, Kenji. Like, all those guys are just amazing players. the way that they think.
I don't know. I feel like we're fanboying right now.
Yeah.
We're just trying to fanboy for the extra 7 minutes that we're supposed to do.
Sorry.
Like, we did the trivia. That went way faster than I thought it would.
Oh, we were missing our third wheel.
know. I think next time we need to do, like, I guess we could do our top 5, which I'm going to come up with on the spot.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. What haven't we done? We haven't. Have we done top 5? Top 5 monocolor commanders.
Well, actually, I was going to say top 5 instants.
Ooh. Okay. God damn. That's harder. That's much harder.
Well, do you want to do commanders and we'll wait for Donovan for the
Yeah,
instance?
sure.
That sounds good.
Top 5 commanders. Top 5 monocolor commanders.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna say let's just do top 3. This is gonna be. I'm gonna say my number 3 would have to be Teferi because he's broken as fuck.
Mage or temporal archmage?
Temporal Archmage.
Oh, yeah, that's just plain stupid.
He's good. Really good.
That's just plain stupid. Blue's got all the good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna use them for anything, use them for your color combination,
Yep.
your color identity. Play blue. Let's see. I really, really like. I'm not a big Mikaeus fan, but I love Runetail.
Yeah.
Like he's good, but like he doesn't fit in my deck, unfortunately.
Right.
But he's just really good. Give whatever you want protection from any color.
That's fine.
Yeah, seems good. And also, so I would normally say Sidisi, but I hate her.
Undead.
She's
Vizier.
probably like 4. Like I hate her because she's so good. She's just fucking tutor on a stick. And so my number 1, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good mono black commander. I like the one that mills stuff.
Geth.
Yeah, yeah.
Geth seems okay.
Yeah, because he just reanimates at instant speed.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he's really good. What do you got?
Oh, let's see here. You had blue, black, and white.
Yep.
So how about Azusa, Lost but Seeking?
All very good deck.
Jaya
Om Nom?
Ballard,
No
Cast
Om Nom?
Mage?
You don't like Om Nom?
No,
No Om Nom?
no, I'm not a fan.
All right.
Not a fan of the locus of mana. And let's
And who
see.
else?
That's a good question. How about Venser, Shaver Savant?
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that good of a commander, though. He's okay.
I mean, he's a repeatable. I know he'll cost more mana, but I mean, like.
Well, actually, no, because he bounces back to your hand, right? If you play a spell, he bounces back to your hand. Is that the same one?
No, it should be. He's got flash and return
I was
target
thinking of-
spell or.
Yeah. I thought that whenever you played a spell, you had the option of returning them back to your hand. What card am I thinking of? There is a card that does that.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, how about Norn the Wary?
Ah, good one.
There you go. Norn's good.
one.
Norn's
Norn the
real
Wary.
good.
I love that card. It's basically kind of a worthless deck unless you have Genesis Chamber out, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, at that
or
point,
like
you play
Impact
Chaos.
Tremors or Perforos.
How about Perforos or Erebos? Those guys
That's yeah, we should have went there right away.
those guys
for
are pretty good
monocolored.
too.
Hell, even Nissa.
Fastwood's here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even Nissa's okay, but
she's all right.
she's good in the aggro deck.
Aggro Commander.
Yeah.
All 99 cards turned sideways to attack.
You know who's awful? Kithian.
Yeah.
He's fucking awful.
I actually switched Jaya to Chandra, and it's testing.
really?
It's testing very nicely
Interesting.
because
Little less blue hate.
yeah, a little less blue hate, a little bit more hate against the entire board,
Fair enough.
and being able to untap her 3 times is trivial.
Yeah, that's true.
So she flips
pretty
like
simple.
turn 4 consistently. So
Is her Planeswalker version any good?
it deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and then you can do something, and then the last ability is everybody gets an emblem with the deals damage at their upkeep.
That's fine.
So I mean, like it's
That's
it's okay.
It's okay.
But the rest of the deck is literally designed to kill you without the need for the commander, because it plays Inferno Titan, Bogarden Hellkite,
Right.
it plays Grafted
Just
Exoskeleton.
good red cards. That's all you have to say. Good
yeah.
red cards.
I still
By the
haven't.
way,
I still
put
haven't got
Grafted
that.
Exoskeleton on Inferno Titan. Win.
Win target game.
Basically.
There's that red card, destroy all creatures unless someone pays 6 life. I need to get a hold of that. That's just such a good card because it's like, hey,
I'm burning somebody for 6.
yeah, I'm gonna hit somebody. Oh man, I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy it with
There you
Mirari and Pyromancer's goggles.
Well, then you
and-
just let the first one resolve, and then the second one resolves.
Yeah, but if someone wants to keep their creatures, I mean, you got 2 other players
That's true.
aside from the one that.
That paid the life.
Yeah. So I mean, you can hit it. Okay. Theoretically, I could use the Pyromancer goggles to cast a Reiterate or a Reverberate and copy those, that then copy the spells, and then pay 3 mana to use Mirari and copy the Reverberate to copy the spell again.
At one point, did you just say, "I'm not paying this"? It resolves. This is like, how many stacks can we get?
Until someone goes counterflux, and then you just get
Fluster
a big set. Oh, Flusterstorm's okay. Flusterstorm's okay. The counterflux is like just a big middle
Counter
finger.
all of them.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, yeah, that was a good, decent top 3, actually. We got into a good
Yeah.
commander discussion.
Yeah.
It's always my favorite.
Bad times. But hey,
Of course, I'm not really one to talk because the fucking commander games it's not going to air because of bad
audio.
bad audio.
Spoiler alert: you got to use a mic whenever you're using a GoPro in order to be able to hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
But it gives me a chance of redemption since I totally got my ass handed to me.
yeah.
It's
Like the
fine.
first game, hell, even when we played that game for fun, like before the podcast started,
Yeah.
like when it was me, you, and Kevin.
Yeah.
Like, I was just, like, fucking with you guys so bad. Just, like, I could have won this game. Just letting you guys know. I could have won this game, like, twice over now.
It's fine. You're playing goddamn Omnath. It's
Mono green Omnath.
It's fine.
With, like, I was about to turn 3 Vorinclex.
yeah. I'm like the dog sitting in hell. This is fine. This
I
is
cannot
great.
complain.
Yep. This is fine.
All right. Anyway, we're going to end this here. Thank you for listening, and I love your faces.
Good night
Good night, sweet prince.
and good luck.